Hi, it's me, the guy with no musical talent and very sketchy musical knowledge, here to poo-poo on music. Sorry about that. With YouTube, you know, currently rolling out disabling the dislike button, there's like an inner phantom, a fantano phantom that lurks inside of me.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Anyway, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're checking out Thomas McDougalson balloons. By the cover art, it's very much NF inspired. I mean, the whole balloons thing is an NF scheme. Everything looked NF. Let's get into this.
I miss the days when no one even knew my name. Now everywhere I go, I wear a hat to hide my face.
I like that he made himself into a little balloon here.
I got weapons hidden inside every room.
Also, can we just talk about the color grading on this? And this is like, this is completely Nate, NF Nate. Like this whole visual, the misty thing, just the type of landscape shot.
Now everywhere I go, I wear a hat to hide my face.
Bro, you're gonna need more than a hat to hide your face. Look at them tattoos.
I got weapons hidden inside every room in my place. Now I have to keep a pistol on me always just in case.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who are entertainers who are always packing. My guy Matthew PFV, that man's ready. That man's ready for anything. Like something happens, he's gonna pull up. He's gonna be like, the AK's in the trunk. Go grab it, Scheme. We gotta take care of some business. I'm like, oh, here we go, Matt.
This is a nightmare. Never expected the fame to be something I would wrestle with and fight to embrace.
Look. I have nothing to say on this. I just wanted to pause and assert my dominance on you all.
Sometimes I feel like the love I get's outweighed by the hate. I hid the tears, but I can't hide from the pain.
Well, I mean, yeah, anytime you're in the public sphere, the hate is a lot more apparent to you than the love. You get way more love than hate, especially if you're doing decent stuff. But a little bit of hate will just like lurk in your brain a lot more. Because most artists are very self-doubting, so, you know, you have 1,000 people that tell you you're great, and the one person that says you suck, you'll believe more, because most artists, their internal dialogue is a lot of you suck. So if anyone agrees with that internal dialogue, it sticks out a lot more for most artists. Artists, that is. Not just everyone you know who's famous, because a lot of famous people are not artists. They're products packaged for you. Drake! Oh, excuse me. Whew, still getting over a bit of a cold here.
I'm working 20-hour days, can't even lie to y'all, I'm burnt out. Asleep on my weight bench, trying to find the strength to work out.
Yeah, those are the vibes, right? Yonder, I have an air mattress. I sleep on that in my office. I'm pretty much always here. 20-hour days are pretty rare because I try to sleep more than 4 hours if I can, because my mental thingies don't work well if I don't get some sort of sleep. But I'd say, you know, 14 to 16-hour days are pretty standard.
Should be happy I'm successful. I just went and bought my first house.
Congratulations on the house. Success is a good thing, but you know, that stuff comes with it. I obviously don't have Tom's level of success. I'm not stacking mills, but what I do pays the bills. Ha, it rhymed.
Thought money would help cure my depression, but it's worse. How?
Well, yeah, money's not gonna help cure your depression. Usually, wealth and success will amplify any mental issues you have, unless you're already prepared for that potential amplification, right?
Tired of it. Lucky I don't have a manager because I'll be firing them.
Well, you're your own manager, aren't you? Careful with firing yourself.
Tired of talking to other artists who just want to tell me I'm inspiring them.
Well, Tom, it's okay. You don't inspire me, but I enjoy what you do. I hope that makes you feel better.
Parents keep telling me they have a kid and they're thankful the child is admiring me.
Yeah, Tom's not the worst role model to have. I wouldn't be mad at that. I like Tom's no-nonsense attitude. I wouldn't be mad if my kids liked Tom.
Great. Want to know how I feel? I might kill myself before retiring.
Yeah, that's mental health things, you know. I like this shot. I like the contrast here. I'm wondering if they went somewhere or if this is some good green screen work. But I don't know. It's a very well done green screen shot if it is one.
I'm in the clouds. I can't reach the ground.
Hey, shout out to his song Clouds. You know, he's like, I'm up in the clouds, I'm way higher than you. And this is, you know, the sequel kind of thing.
They're coming in crowds, blew me up like a balloon and let me go.
Blew me up like a balloon, let me go. So it's so now he's saying that's why he's up in the clouds. They made him into a balloon and they let him go.
Let it go, let it go. Watch me float away while I scream no.
I like this hook. I you know, Tom and I have an interesting history of hooks, but I'm okay with this hook. It fits the vibe. I like the kind of the chorus feel of it.
Time I get close, they pull out their phones.
They had a lot of fun with that little balloon thing. Have Tom wear a green screen sheet, tie it up, make him look like a balloon.
But maybe this time we can see him explode.
I'm just looking at this shot. So you would have one shot where Tom's holding the string. The other shot you would take where Tom's gonna wear some sort of green thing, tie it up. I really like what Nova did on this video. I like checking out the little tricky do she did.
Me up like a balloon and let me go.
You know I'm a sucker for some Autotune. I liked that little ending.
They are throwing rocks cause they tryna pull.
This is the shot. These two shots are the ones where I'm like, did you get some good stock footage and match it up and green screen? I think that's what they did. Just because some of the lighting doesn't feel supernatural. I don't really see where his shadow is casting on his environment. So I think that we just had a lot of fun with green screens at high angles here, and either found stock footage for this or had someone shoot footage for him and send it. So I do believe this is all a work of green screen and post-production color grading to make it feel natural. That is my hunch.
They wanna see me pop, they don't wanna see me blow. They're the reason that
It could be blue screen though. That might be why we don't have a lot of the green hues I'm expecting if we did this with a blue screen.
blew me up like a balloon and left me. I miss the times when I could go outside.
I do like the guitar. Dun, dun, dun. If you're still watching this and you're confused at the pause, there's a counter right there-ish is where I'm gonna put it. Like you should have known. You should have known what you were getting into.
I didn't have to watch my back out of the corner of my eye.
Hold on. What was that?
Times when I could go outside.
Oh yeah. You didn't have to watch your back corner of your eye. Yep, you know. Target on your back, fame. We've heard it before. Tom's made it for himself. Basically sleeping in the bed that you make.
I didn't have to watch my back out of the corner of my eye.
It's an interesting thing that artists, you know, do. Like, we want to get that success, we want to get known, but we know if we get it, there's definitely going to be that, like, ugh, why did I do this?
I didn't have to fake a smile and pose for pictures all the time. Can't even lie, I miss when time.
Yeah, you know, Tom, I hear, is pretty good about taking pictures with fans who see him on the street. So just, I'm happy, but I'm dying inside.
Time was really mine.
Yeah, no, your time isn't yours. Not as a independent artist. Your time is everybody else's.
Now I just belong to everybody else but me.
See?
These panic attacks are making it awful hard to breathe.
Yeah, panic attacks are nice. I had almost the same amount of panic attacks when I was in the workforce, though. So, hey, at least now I'm doing something I love and getting panic attacks instead of something I'm pretty neutral about and getting panic attacks. I mean, that's a fair trade-off.
Built a vocal booth inside the crib and stopped making beats.
Uh-oh. You stopped making beats. Who made them for you?
Don't even rap, I stand inside of it and scream.
Oh, I get it. He's saying he didn't make beats for himself either or use other people's beats. He just made a nice, decently sound, isolated things to scream. Hello, Black Balloon.
Like, this is not what I expected. I worked my hands to the bone.
What did you expect? That's my confusion. What else would you expect to happen?
And my anxiety is triggered by the apps on my phone.
Yeah? I feel like this is the expected outcome, Thomas.
I tried deleting them so the internet would leave me alone.
Hold on, does he have the same dent in his microphone that I do?
It is triggered by the apps on my phone.
I think he does. Is that just like every Shure mic? Hold on one dang second. I am starting to believe that the flat part of this Shure microphone is on every Shure microphone, and it's just an illusion in my head that I ever thought these were perfectly round, because he has the same exact flat edge on this. I thought that I dropped this at some point, and that's how it got flat, but I am starting to firmly believe that this is just part of the design of this microphone and I never noticed it. And if not, we both dropped and dented our microphone in the same dang spot.
I tried deleting them so the internet would leave me alone.
Yeah, deleting the apps and then, you know, you're gonna find other ways to torture yourself, man.
But the lack of attention made me feel worse than before.
Yeah. Attention hungry. That's the thing with a lot of artists. You want attention, but then you don't want attention because, you know, hooray, weird brains.
I'm sick of it all. The internet watching me trip when I fall. Embarrassed that everyone witnesses all.
Oh, this is just another flex pause to let you know I'm in charge.
Illness isn't real time. Man, I'm addicted to y'all.
Addicted to the internet clout and stuff. Yeah, I mean, he goes in and out of things that I personally empathize with. I know other artists would empathize with different bits. For me, it's just like, I think my lacking of caring for other people helps protect me from some of this. Some of the stuff bothers me, but not in like a true intimate way. I just don't have enough general care or respect for people, as bad as that might sound. I care about people who care about me. You know, that's my selfish cycle. If you don't care about me, I don't really care about you, unless you've given me a reason to respect who you are. So if you have a reason that I respect who you are, then I'll probably care about what you have to say. If not, you're just going to annoy me. It's not going to be like this big interpersonal battle.
Rappers on Twitter don't get me involved. I'm posing for photos with fans in the mall. And
rappers on Twitter don't get me involved. I'm posing for photos with fans of the. I'm trying to see if there's like any specific instances he's talking about, but I don't know.
Dying inside, pretending I'm strong. I'm not a celebrity. I am just Tom.
I'm not a celebrity. I am just Tom. Well, you're a celebrity now, Thomas. It's too late. You went on Fox News and stuff. It's over. It's all right, Tom. There. I don't ask me to comfort you. I'm the worst at it. I am not the comforting type. It comes with the territory of my brain. If you're new to the channel and haven't already figured out, I have a lot of mental disorders. The main one that makes me kind of socially weird would be, you know, autism spectrum stuff. That's fun. Different perspective from different brains. I like the calm alt rock feeling of this. I really do. Goodbye, balloon.
Watch me float away while I scream no.
While I scream no. It's good little hook. I don't dislike this hook.
Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see.
I'm still wondering about that mic thing. Does anyone know about the Shure microphones? Is that a built-in part of the mic, or did Tom and I both just smack ours the same way?
Explode me up like a balloon and let me go.
I love that little Autotune bit here.
I miss the years when every Friday wasn't spent with my therapist.
I can't afford weekly therapy for me. That money has to go to my son. He has his own treatments because his old man passed down that dope little ASD number to him. So we don't got money for therapy for me. I just got a deal.
Then I realized I hated fame and accepted I'm scared of it.
Yeah, I don't know how I'll feel if I ever got famous. I don't think that's something I'm going to have to worry about. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying out being famous, but my main goals have always just been to be able to pay the bills. I'm doing that, so I kind of keep going on that train.
I got Ativan, Cipralex, Xanax, and Seroquel.
Yeah, I used to be on a lot of stuff. That did not help me at all. I'm not anti-medication for mental illness, especially if you're working with a therapist and counselor rather than just a psychiatrist prescribing them. But sometimes it works on people. Sometimes it just doesn't have the right effects. For me, I think I just got the right cocktail of brokenness. I've got 4 different diagnosed, not self-diagnosed, actual diagnosed mental illnesses, and they don't play nice with each other when it comes to medication. So sometimes you just got to figure it out. You know, if you have a deformity in your leg, you're still going to have the deformity in your leg. It's not like it's not real, but if the crutches and stuff don't help you, you just kind of have to walk with a limp.
In a Tupperware container, I don't touch, I just stare at them.
So you put all the pills in Tupperware container. Okay, like the little, I get what he's saying, those little flip one open for each day containers.
Breathing exercise is supposed to help me to cope.
Breathing exercises are tough because the breathing does help, but if I know that I'm doing a breathing exercise, it makes me more anxious because I know, like, my brain triggers, I know what you're doing.
But nothing works quite as good as a bottle of Jack and a smoke.
Alcohol doesn't really help me with anxiety. It's kind of a neutral for me. Sometimes I'll have like a pipe tobacco that can kind of chill me out. I think I want to get hookah again. I feel like that always calmed me down pretty well. And I could do it inside during the winter. Hashtag get whiskey ma hookah. I don't think I can buy one of those right now.
I try to focus on my breath, but it gets stuck in my throat. This never happened back when I was young and happy and broke.
Never happened when you were young, happy, and broke? Well, I don't have a young, happy, and broke story. I've been younger and broker. I don't remember a time in my life that I was just chill and happy. I've always been tormented. I just have always been able to externalize happiness in hopes that I would get it reciprocated, but it usually just came off as annoying to people. I can't fully empathize there, Thomas. I've been in a swamp of crap forever. I just learned to just, you know, deal.
I never thought I'd be the rapper all these rappers trying to be.
Well, I'm trying to think. Who's trying to be Tom? I feel like Tom's got his own lane. I don't know what rappers are trying to be Tom. I know there's rappers that want Tom's success, but I don't know how many are trying to cop Tom's style that I've seen.
Meeting with these major labels, CEOs with giant teams.
Labels love those long, drawn-out meetings. They take you to a nice corporate headquarters, sit you down, feel out what they can milk out of you, decide if they want to move forward.
If y'all want to do business, why are y'all trying to lie to me?
It's okay, Tom. Because they want to do business. That's why they want to lie to you. Because that's their business.
Order the fame. Every time it feels fresh again, I'm getting more of the same.
This is a long video. We're 23 minutes in or so. Real time before edits. Boy, if only I would know if you guys hate this one. But unfortunately, pretty soon that dislike button won't even work. I won't even know. You're going to have to comment. If you're still watching, you have to comment saying, I don't know why, Scheme, but I'm still watching this video. And maybe you enjoyed it. I don't know. Let me know. I feel like the song is such like a weird vibe that I'm just kind of like getting into that groove of, oh, well, you know, things suck.
Interviewers think they know who I am. They made up their mind before I explain.
But that's because journalists suck. And that's most interviewers or some form of journalist. It'd be interesting to interview Tom. I don't think Tom would want an interview for me. I don't think Tom's a huge fan of me because I'm a pretty blunt and critical guy, and I'm sure I say stuff that he doesn't like. I know he's seen my videos. I don't think Thomas McTommy Tom and Nova are huge fans of mine. I like them, but I alienate a lot of people. But if I ever got a chance to interview Tom, which I think would be very fun, my presuppositions about Tom in an interview setting would, go out because I'm interviewing someone and I'm having a conversation style that I've never had with someone. You don't bring your presupposed notions about someone aside from in the back of your mind, right? In an interview setting, that should be in the back of your mind to prepare you for things you might expect, but not to dictate how you approach the person because you've never had that kind of an interaction with them. But a lot of people have trouble separating that.
Well, because you asked so nice, I guess I'll tell. Ain't been feeling too hot lately, Jim. Is there anything else?
Who's Jim? Ain't been feeling too hot lately, Jim. Anything else you want to ask, dingus?
Great, because lately every day I feel like I'm living in hell.
Yeah, welcome to hell. You can hang out with me in hell anytime, Tom.
I'm glad the music helps you, but I might really kill myself.
Well, luckily, most of my suicidal thoughts have pretty much subsided after having children. Just because if I'm feeling that way, I'm like, well, I got kids, so too bad. But yeah, feels.
When this magazine gets printed, can you send one to my house? I'd like.
I have to cut off Tom. He's being too sad. We gotta give breaks between the sad.
To own a tiny piece of me like everybody else.
Aww. He wants to own a tiny piece of him like everyone else. So please send the magazine. I want to own some of me. That's a touching, sad, relatable line. Because yeah, you own less of yourself the bigger you get.
Don't watch me float away.
I think we just got this chorus again. If so, you guys won't see it on the replay. All right, it was just the chorus again, but I do want to point out, video by Nova Rockefeller and Dave MacDonald. Is that Tom's dad, I think? Maybe? But we actually had help on the video, so maybe I'm right on the whole someone got footage and then sent it to them for green screening. because then Dave would be the one that got the other, like maybe some drone shots from wherever Dave lives. The theory builds. That is my standing theory. I could be completely wrong, but that is my theory, and I'm sticking to it. So final thoughts on... This is the point where I'm realizing I've never actually made it to the end of an Anthony Fantano video, because usually about 1/3 into the video, he's already misused like 6 musical terms that he's just assuming his audience won't realize he misused. So I have no idea how to mimic like his sign off or his final rating, because I've never made it that far. Anyway, this video has been super long. Don't forget to check out the video I plugged at the start of this video, and video, something. This song by Tom I enjoyed overall. It's just one of those artistic torment songs. This is very visually inspired by NF's very unique style, but the music wasn't really, so that stood out to me. But let me know what you think in the comments below. And until next time, I scheme, you scheme, we all scheme for ice cream. Bye!